Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here with your general reading for the week of October 24th through October 30th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate with everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly am honored and grateful for each and every one of you. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump right in, see what is happening, going on, coming in for you this week in general. Aquarius. So also I got these cute little mini tarot cards that we're going to be using today, so I'm super excited about that. All right, what does Aquarius need to know? What do they need to see? What do they need to hear in general, Spirit, for this time frame? What does Aquarius need to know? What do they need to hear? What do they need to see? Whoa, all right. Well, okay then. They're so cute. I just love them so much. All right, let's go ahead and put that back in there. And we're going to go ahead and get one of these to close the reading off with. So Aquarius, you are being asked to observe. Now this is a bigger thing. So there's going to be a lot potentially for some of you coming in during this time, which does make sense because we have that new moon, that solar eclipse in Scorpio tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of energy, intense energy. This is really, and it's going to be heightened energy. So Spirit is asking you to be the observer, okay? To be the observer, to kind of take a step back, notice everything that's coming in, notice everything that's going on, notice what, you're experiencing, notice what insights you're getting, notice what information you're getting, the feedback that you're getting. Be the observer. Through that or by that, Spirit is indicating not to jump too fast, to let things unfold. This is going to be, now this is number 12. This is potentially going to be a time of just a lot of emotion. It's going to be a time where things, could look one way or and actually be another. So just observe, pay attention to what is going on. As above, so below, right? And you have this rainbow energy, you have this light energy, which almost could be heart chakra energy that is opening up. So there is a lot for you to pay attention to, but Spirit is asking you to really, as much as you can, refrain from jumping overboard or going overboard. Refrain from getting involved or too involved in certain situations. Let the energy kind of dissipate. Let yourself take a step back. Look at the bigger picture. Notice what is happening, what is going on, what you're feeling. If you're attached to things, kind of, what is really going on around you before taking any action. This is a time, Aquarius, as this overall energy of observe, is a time to really notice everything around you. Notice around you, notice the experiences, notice the situations, the events, the people, and observe, okay? Don't jump too quickly into anything during this week as far as your general energy goes, Aquarius. Just observe, step back, take a big breath. This is going to potentially be a big one for some of you because stepping back can be difficult. Not saying your piece right in the moment can be difficult for some, okay? So this is really going to ask you, or Spirit is really asking you to really work on the muscles of not jumping too quickly. This is just a time for this week, Aquarius, and it may go on even after this week, but there's a lot of energies. There's a lot of energies. There's releasing energy with that new moon energy. There's things being brought from the darkness into the light with that solar eclipse, and Spirit is just asking you to step back and observe. Notice it. Notice how you feel about it. This is going to potentially, for some of you, be a perfect time to journal, to if you need to, or to brain dump or emotional dump, okay? Just write out everything instead of speaking it out during this time, and you're going to have a much more peaceful experience on the other side if you don't jump too quickly, if you just take that step back. Wow, that was a big message coming through here. Now look at this, the next card that you have here, and these are little tiny guys. I just love them so much. The images, you have Judgment and the Four of Cups coming in here, Aquarius. Look at these. Aren't those just cute? They're so cute. I have to hold them really close. Judgment and the Four of Cups coming in here. So yes, of course. Judgment, of course. Right here, Aquarius. This is really looking at the purpose, right? When you're observing things, you're kind of seeing the purpose of things. If somebody is doing something maybe for attention, and that can be positive attention, can be negative attention. You're noticing what is coming to light. You're surrendering to what is happening before making the snap judgments, okay? Before taking that action, before you know all the information, or before you have really, really allowed yourself to kind of sit and mull over the situations, the people, the events, whatever it may be. Don't take those quick snap judgments. Take a step back, surrender, observe what is really going on here. That is a great question to ask yourself. What is really going on here? Okay, now also with the Four of Cups, this is just confirmation, detachment. It's time to detach, observe, be that fly on the wall here, Aquarius. During this time, be the fly on the wall and just see. Just see. Don't speak maybe for this time, or limit it. I'm not saying to not speak out or not use your voice, but this is going to be a time of being the fly on the wall and detaching and seeing, observing what is going on, what is really going on. Because for some of you, what's coming through is there has been a lot or some kind of denial, or not really, noticing any red flags, or noticing what might really be going on. So it's time to detach. Don't make any snap judgments, and just be the fly on the wall. Observe. See if you can see the bigger picture. See if you can notice maybe the things that you haven't been paying attention to that really are coming to light, or will be, when you're not so in the middle, when you can step back and almost be somebody who is viewing the situation from the outside here. Okay, wow, this is a huge message for you. And it's interesting that this message is coming through for you here, Aquarius, during this new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio energy. Interesting. Now you also have the Seven of Swords, yep, and the High Priestess coming in here. So this goes right along. And I'm actually, I did the kind of collective, or the all signs, all star signs, all zodiac signs, new moon solar eclipse reading. It should have went live right before this one, or a few hours before this one, this general reading for you here, Aquarius. But I'm also going to be doing an Aquarius new moon solar eclipse reading that should go live tomorrow. The new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio is tomorrow, October 25th, and that'll be going live for you tomorrow. But if you haven't already watched that collective reading, this goes really hand in hand with it. Now let me hold these a little closer so that you can see these gorgeous little cards. I just love them so much. I've already said that, I know, but I have to fawn over things. Love what you love, and let yourself love it here, Aquarius. So with that Seven of Swords, there's a potential that there's been some deceit around you. There's been some lying. There has been potentially somebody who has been maybe taking things that doesn't always have to be, physical things, or things that they can actually pick up. It could be energy vampires. It could be, you know, people stealing that positive energy that you're putting out there, that positive vibe. It could be, you know, people or situations that are kind of, you know, not as stable, right? You have two swords here kind of on this mantle, and then you have five swords that almost looks like this person is, you know, is kind of holding tightly. It's as if they're holding them tightly as they kind of leave the area. It's a very interesting energy. So be the observer. What is really going on here, Aquarius? Pay attention. There's that potential that there's lies and deceit that you just haven't been tuning into. Because now you also have the high priestess coming in here. And with that high priestess energy, this is really trusting your intuition, noticing, seeing that bigger picture, that unraveling that mystery that some of you have kind of been having an inkling about, and others of you, this could potentially just blow you away as this all comes to light. As you step back and really observe, be that fly on the wall, see what is going on. Your intuition potentially had been really working to give you that insight, but some of you have ignored the wisdom that is coming through. This is happening so that you can have that healing energy here, Aquarius, that healing energy. Things need to come to light so we can release them, and things need to come to light so we can let it go. But if we are so busy in it, if we are always, you know, making snap judgments or getting ahead of ourselves and not stepping back or observing, taking the time to look at the bigger picture, then we might miss those. We may not see them. So that is what is coming through for you for this week for your general reading, Aquarius, which goes again right hand in hand with the new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio reading that for kind of the collective for the all star signs, all zodiac signs that just went live a little bit earlier. So I'll link that at the end here, at the very end, actually. So make sure that you check that one out as well, because it'll have more information as they really do go together. Now let's see what your last card is here. You have community. B, you are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Look at this, Aquarius. Look at this. You have all of this energy asking you to observe, asking you, but you're being reminded, and or you're being reminded here that you are the queen bee. You are the queen bee. You don't have to settle. You don't have to, you know, be so quick to do all of the things. You are the queen. You are the prize, okay? Again, you are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. So you are blessed. Of course, you are always blessed here, Aquarius. You are the queen bee. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. So this may be actually, Aquarius, where that healing is going to come in, remembering who the F you are, who you've always been, and really, really knowing that, you know, you don't have to settle, that you can step back instead of, you know, kind of deflecting or denying that the things are happening or turning a blind eye to it. You get to know that you are the queen bee. Now, this isn't gender specific, male, female, you know, not specific. It's just what is coming through here. So if you're a male, take that as the king bee, right? But you get to create. You don't have to settle. Be open to receiving the sweetness, not the lies, not the deceit, not the kind of trickery, potential energy that might be floating around you or being kicked up during this more intense energy during this time here, Aquarius. Tune into the sweetness, receive the sweetness, and know that you get to create and that you are the queen of abundance. And abundance is all around you. Abundance is all around you. All of this stuff is coming to the surface so that you can release it and begin anew. Okay? Wow, what a gorgeous reading for you. Everything is happening for you here, Aquarius, within this. So step back, be that fly on the wall, and or the bee, right? The bee. But do remember also that bees sting. So don't get too ahead of yourself and sting. Step back and observe, be that fly for a minute, because that sweetness, you get more honey with that sweetness. Okay? Hopefully that made sense. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button right down there. Have you hit it? Go ahead and hit it. And the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Also, if you love these little cute cards, they're so adorable. Go ahead and hit that like button as well. All right. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.